Nasty cookie is basically the toned-down version of the crumble situation. Not as extreme, but still way too much. Yes, their calorie levels are lower than Crumble's absolute death cookies. I'll give them that. But let's not pretend this is suddenly reasonable. 384 calories per cookie is still excessive. That's not a snack, that's a meal pretending to be dessert. These cookies are overloaded with sugar, frosting, fillings, and toppings stacked purely for visual impact. Everything is designed to look massive, indulgent, and worth it, even when the end result is just sugar overload. A cookie should be enjoyable, not exhausting. Nasty cookie still leans into the same mindset: bigger, thicker, sweeter equals better. And while it's slightly more restrained than Crumble, it's still built around excess rather than balance. Lower calories don't automatically make it sensible, they just make it less outrageous. And now, somehow, we move from sugar overload to something even worse. Now on to our next rant. The infamous bootleg company, Video Brinquedo, isn't just infamous, it's legendary for all the wrong reasons. This company didn't just take inspiration. They operated like they were sneaking into the creative headquarters of Disney, Pixar, and DreamWorks, grabbing ideas off the table, and rushing out cheaper copies before anyone noticed. Let's be clear about what they copied. Cars, Pixar, The Little Cars in the Great Race, and sequels. Ratatouille, Pixar, Ratatouille. Transformers, DreamWorks/Hasbro, Gladiformers and Gladiformers 2. Kung Fu Panda, DreamWorks, The Little Panda Fighter. Wall-E, Pixar, Tiny Robots, also mixed with elements of robots. Up, Pixar, What's Up, Balloon to the Rescue. Blended with Monsters vs. Aliens. Monsters vs. Aliens, DreamWorks, Little and Big Monsters. B-Movie, DreamWorks, Little B. Same concepts. Same roles. Same timing, always released when the original movies were at peak popularity. This wasn't coincidence. It was strategy. These movies weren't designed to stand on their own. They were designed to slip past parents, to look familiar enough on a store shelf that someone would grab them by mistake. The animation is cheap. The movement is stiff. The writing barely holds together. Characters feel hollow because they are hollow, they're placeholders for better ones. Video Brinquedo wasn't competing with Disney or DreamWorks. They were trying to hide behind them. And no amount of, at least they tried, excuses deliberate imitation this blatant. Two different rants. Same core problem. Excess without restraint. Copying without creativity. Products made to sell quickly instead of respecting the audience. Whether it's cookies stuffed with sugar for shock value or animated movies built on tracing someone else's success, the result is the same. Loud. Empty. Forgettable. And that's why both deserve this episode.